OK、はい、シャルイ合唱です。ナムアミダ仏、ナムアミダ仏、ナムアミダ仏、ナムアミダ仏。はい、good afternoon. こんにちは。I'm from Senshin Buddhist temple. As Harada Sensei introduced me, it's near the USC, University of Southern California. About 2 blocks west from the USC. So, 知ってますか? Do you know USC? あ、そうそう。USC? Have you come to my temple? You should come. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. Okay, USC だ. Oh, good. Great. Hi, temple is USC. Previous ministers, Mas Sensei, Kodani Sensei. So I think Shokenji has the Taiko group, and probably someone came from Senshin, have connection with your Taiko group. So Mas Sensei started Taiko group and the other activities. So probably some of you know the Mas Sensei. Then Mas Sensei retired 5 years ago, so I came from the San Mateo. Southern California is really good. Weather is really nice. Especially today, I came here from Orange County after the service. I came here driving, and I stopped by the San Clemente to see the ocean, and this ocean side has a very good beach too. A really nice place. So my hobby is surfing. Surf. So I went to check these places. Yeah. And I started surfing when I was in Hawaii, about 18 years ago. But I was there just 1 year. So after that, I went to the Arizona. Arizona, no ocean. So I quit. Then I went to San Mateo. San Mateo, and a little bit cold, San Francisco area. Even the summertime, a little bit cold. So I don't want to go into the ocean. So I didn't do that. But when I come here, I found the Senshin kind of close to the ocean. So I restarted the surfing. So I'm very much enjoying. Then now I set up the World Buddhist Surfers Organization. So if you want to join, please join me. Now, I don't know. Order, you surf? Let's go to the surf. So after first, come to my temple, 10 a.m. After the service, let's go. Now, J. Shinseki Sensei. J. Shinseki Sensei, he is now Watsonville Buddhist Temple. He also surfed, so he joined club. And the new sensei, Fujita Sensei, now he is in Salinas. He also surfed so therefore, now we have 3 people in the surf. He joins, now 4 people. World surfers, oh, thank you very much. Then now Senshin, probably some of you came to Senshin, some of have the relatives or friends in Senshin. So Senshin area used to a lot of Japanese people. So now no one lives around the temple, like students, USC students, and now Hispanic people mostly living. But used to, there are a lot of Japanese people living. But the 90s, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, that area became kind of very bad. So the Japanese people start moving to the Orange County or Gardena, Torrance area. But nowadays, people getting changing. Then I now living near the temple called Crenshaw area. Crenshaw area, and just Crenshaw area. There are a lot of Japanese, and also there are a lot of African American community, very big African American community. Then recently, we have a really famous person who married to the royal family, Meghan Markle. She's my neighbor. So she is from that area. And, so we are saying Crenshaw is the the closest place from the royal family. That area, that Senshin Buddhist temple. Then I'm very happy I'm able to come to this Shokenji, Vista Buddhist temple. This is my first time I come here. Then I know Takemoto Sensei. When I came to Arizona, Takemoto Sensei sometimes came to help the temple, and he taught me a lot. So I wanted to visit this Vista Buddhist temple. So I'm very happy inviting me today. Then today is Obon service, Hatsubon service. Obon, Hatsubon. As the chairperson stated, Hatsubon, chairperson of the Terry-san stated, Hatsubon is the first Obon. Obon is like a Day of the Dead custom, so it's very similar. Then in Mexican people, they hold that kind of celebration around the end of October, November. Then they set up the altar. Then they put a picture and they place the some favorite food that this is person like putting a cake or the fruits, or of course cerveza and beer とかね酒. So then, right? Then, I mean, Japan too. In Japan, around Obon time, they are kind of very believe what the deceased person is coming back to their home, visiting their home. So they decorate the kind of Buddhist altar. Next to the Buddhist altar, they set to the deceased person's picture and put the same thing, sake, beer, anything. Long time ago, my grandfather, he liked the smoking. So nowadays nobody smoke, but used to people smoke. So we put this, tobacco, cigarette on the table, and kind of welcoming, and something thought is sharing the time with the deceased person. Then this custom, Obon custom is about 3 days, middle of July or middle of August. The other time, kind of deceased person's spirit coming back to their home. Then they go back to their place. That kind of thought. So they will not stay the home forever. So that's good. They go back to their place. If they stay there for many times, no, that's okay. Too much. So, but anyway, sometimes came back and sharing the thought, or of course that reminds us of the good memory with our deceased person. And so sometimes this is very helpful the people to alleviate the sadness over the loss of the deceased family members. Then this Hatsubon, Obon service, first Obon service too. Today several family members or friends gather to have the joint Hatsubon memorial service. From last year's Obon to this year's Obon, this temple, 4 Dharma friends passed away. Then having the memorial service together and kind of sharing the feeling together. It's not only myself losing the family member. This sharing thought, understanding is very helpful to accept our deceased family member's death, and also our death too. The death comes to everybody. So this is really good, kind of good opportunity to remind us we also die. My family passed away, but we also pass away. Then 2,500 years ago, 2,500 years ago, when Shakyamuni Buddha was living in India, there was one young mother she asked help to the Shakyamuni Buddha. This young mother's name is Kisa Gautami. Kisa Gautami. She was living in a town called Shravasti. Kisa means kind of skinny. Then Gautami is a name. So her name is Skinny Gautami. Then this skinny Gautami, Kisa Gautami, she lost her baby. About 1 year old. So this Kisa Gautami was very, very sad. So she was very sad. So she went mad. She went kind of crazy. So therefore she carried her dead baby and asked the help to the people in the town. Please help me. Please bring my son back to life. And she was running around the town, but no one could help. But one person told the Kisa Gautami, go to Shakyamuni Buddha's place. Then ask him help. Then this Kisa Gautami visited Shakyamuni Buddha. Then asked the help to Shakyamuni. Please bring my baby back to life. Then what Shakyamuni Buddha said is, okay, I will help you. However, in order to bring your baby back to life, I will ask you one thing. You should bring one poppy seed. Then that poppy seed came from the home that no one died before. Then Kisa Gautami was very much pleased. Yes, I will find. Then she went back to town. Then she visited all the houses. In one house, she was knocking. Then asking the person, do you have a poppy seed? Yes, I have poppy seed. Did someone die in your home before? Yes, last year my grandfather passed away. Okay, then she went next home. Go. Do you have poppy seed? Yes, I have poppy seed. Did someone pass away before? Yes, I'm sorry, my mother passed away 3 years ago. Then she went next home. Do you have poppy seed? Yes, I have. Did someone pass away before? Yes, I lost my children 12 years ago. Next home. She visited. Then all the people's answer is the same. Someone passed away before. Then she suddenly understand. It's not only myself. Everybody lost their family member. And they experience a sadness. It's not only myself. It's not only me who lost the baby. Other people lost their babies. She understood it. Then she went back to Shakyamuni Buddha. Then Shakyamuni Buddha said, you understand it. That's good. Once you are born, you died. Once you meet, you need to be separated. You have to know it. Then hearing it, this Kisa Gautami felt with very ease. She was still sad, but she felt ease. She felt peacefulness. But this is the kind of story that happened in India 2,500 years ago. In 2,500 years ago, someone lost their family member. And in 2018 in the United States, someone lost your family member. Then this comes to everybody. Not only other person, not only myself, but everybody experience this sadness. That is the kind of course of life. Once we meet, we need to be separated. Once we are born, our death is decided. So we often disregard death side or separation side because thinking about it is too sad. But knowing it is very important. Still, we don't like to die. We don't want to be separated. But this happens. Just knowing it is very helpful for us to accept our death and our family members' death. Someday we also become like that candle. Some of our family member hold our funeral service, and Hatsubon, we will become like that. So we have to know it. And sometimes we don't want to think about it, but this definitely comes. So knowing it is very important. Hi, today I would like to conclude my message in English. So later I will speak in Japanese. Hi, thank you very much for listening.